Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So the video that I have for you guys today is gonna be kind of like a fun, different kind of a video. So today we're gonna try to do our nails using the cheapest method that I could find to do artificial nails. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know how it's gonna turn out to be, but let's try it out. If it works, I think it's gonna be a lifesaver for so many people, because I know that getting your nails done from outside can be so expensive. For me, the price is still okay because I know that it's a lot of hard work, and then again, it does last for a while. But what I hate the most is the time. Like, you just gotta sit there for 2 hours and you can't really do much. So anyways, I don't really like going out and getting my nails done. I have done that a few times, but I think it's just a little like hard to take out the time and go and also maintain it because of the price point of view. So I just got a few things, and this is like a I wouldn't say a beginner. This video is like for people who literally do not own anything nail related, because everything I have in here is what you're gonna have at home. The only thing you're gonna need is just buy some tips or some fake nails that I literally just bought off from a dollar store. So basically, it's not really a dollar store. Over here we call that store is called Day to Day. So it's basically like a 1 to 10 store where you get like super cheap things, and that's where I got these tips from. I don't like mine to be very long, so these were the ones that I like the size of, and it comes with, I believe, 100 tips. So we're gonna try doing our nails with these today. And guys, I will be honest, I've tried to use this glue before with like different events, and to be honest, the glue sucks. So I'm gonna be using super glue. That's why I said you're not gonna need to buy anything from outside. We're gonna literally try everything that we have at home and see how it works out. So let's get started. And before we get right into that, in case you guys are wondering what's going on over here, I just filmed a makeup look for my Instagram, and that's like Jasmine inspired. I did change my clothes and jewelry, but that's why this whole hairstyle and makeup is going on so extreme. So just ignore that and let's get right into it. So to start off, I've already removed all of the residue that I have from my natural nails. I'm such a beginner when it comes to nail stuff. I literally couldn't even find a nail buffer, so I'm just gonna use the filer thing that we have on our normal nail cutter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to file like the side of my nails like this, just so that they are neat when we put on the fake nails, so it's easier to put them on. So that's how the tips look like. Honestly, I didn't really see through a lot. I just saw the box and I liked it, so I picked it up. You can literally just see whatever you like. And these nails are pretty decent length. They're not very long, which is what I like, because I do not want to buy nails that I have to trim, because I've tried trimming, and when I start trimming, I just change the shape of the nail and it turns into something really bad. If you are really good at shaping nails, then get like super long nails that you can cut and all, but these are pre-shaped kind of ones. That's why it's so cheap, and still they are so well shaped. They are shaped like a coffin style, so it's much more easier for me to just apply them or just trim the bed, like the circle part, according to the size of my nails. So I'm starting with the thumb, and I'm just gonna place it like on my natural thumb. So as I place it, I just realized that it is a little bit like bigger for my thumb, and this is the smallest size that they have given to me. So I'm just gonna take this one. Normally you should have a proper nail filer, but I don't. So I'm just gonna take this, and I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and give a little bit of buffing to the sides. Not gonna do anything in the front, because the front is shaped perfectly, guys. Just try not to mess that up. I'm just gonna shape the sides so that it fits my nails, and try not to do too much, just a little bit at a time, and then you can just place it and see if it fits perfectly. And right now I'll just do a little bit more. Okay, so I did file it for a few minutes, and I think it's good enough now, because we want to file it in a way that it sits, I will just try to show you guys, that it sits perfectly on the side we don't want it to put on and then the side of the nail to show. So we just want to file it perfectly. Because the nail is not that long that I'm using, it's not going to be that hard for me to do the rest of the nails. But if you are using really long nails, I suggest that you shape all of them first, because it might be a little difficult for you to apply from one hand to the other. Now we're going to use super glue. And I know there are going to be a lot of people who are like against this, who are going to be like, this is not safe or whatnot. But to be honest, just look at the nail glue that comes in the box. It smells the same. I mean, I don't really know if it's different or whatnot, but I don't think that there is much difference. So I'm going to use this, but you can go ahead and buy a good nail glue if you want. I'm just going to take this and very carefully put like 2 or 3 dots of this on the towards the base of the nail, not really the tip, and then use the tip of this glue to just spread it out. I will just go ahead and stick it on to my nail and just press it for at least 30 seconds really well so that it sticks on perfectly. I am doing this like this, but I will try to like move my camera down so that I can show you guys 1 or 2 nails. I'll just fast forward and show you guys the rest of the nails so you can see that better. But just pressing it for a little bit helps to really make sure that there are not much air bubbles and you stick it on perfectly, because the glue does take a little bit of time to dry out. And when you feel like it's perfectly intact, this is what it should look like. As I said, that these are pre-shaped, so it looks perfect. I don't have to shape, I don't have to do anything. I am not the biggest fan of this color because I feel like it looks super fake and it is a little bit see-through. So once we are done with the application of all the nails, I will be going in and painting them on with the nail paint, but we'll do that in the end. Now I'm just going to show you guys the rest of the hand, and I'm just going to place the camera in a way so that you can see that better, and then we'll just go ahead and paint and we'll see the final results. Okay guys, so after I guess like it's been more than like 20 minutes, I just got done applying the nails. My biggest I'm just gonna go through a little bit of pros and cons and the mistakes that I did that I highly recommend you shouldn't before I go ahead and paint my nails. Number 1 is I suggest you shape all the nails first before you apply them, because when I started applying and then when I had one nail on and I was shaping the other, it was actually very hard for me to do it with nails already on. So I suggest you shape first and then you start applying. Secondly, be very careful with super glue. Like I literally have so much super glue on my hands and the texture of my fingers is so messed up right now. I mean, it will go away, but you just have to be careful when you're pressing your nail and everything, because I think I just ruined my fingers really badly with glue. And the biggest con with these kind of nails is that you will have difficulty finding the size of your nail bed, because normally when you go to the drugstore and you go to the kiss section or even the cheap nails, they will have sizes like small, medium, large. So people, for me, like my biggest problem is that my nail bed, like this part is really thin, so I will have to buff out the nail a lot if I want it to fit, especially for my pinky finger. So with this set I was able to get for all of the others, but for the pinky finger I couldn't find the perfect nail, so I had to cut the smallest one and buff it a lot. So the only pro with those nails is that you will find much better sizes. You will find a lot more convenient sizes, which you will be easily like able to put them on, and you won't have to worry about buffing them a lot. But other than that, I'm super happy. They look pretty good right now. They look kind of messy because I have glue on some of them, but I'll try to remove and just buff them a little bit on top with some nail polish remover, and then we'll just apply some nail paint. I'm just going to be using this kind of nude pink color from Wycon. It's their nail lacquer in the color number 222, and that's what it looks like. So I'll just clean the nails a little bit, buff them, and I'll put that on, and then I'll show you guys the final result. But I do want to say that the pinky fingers are really badly put on because I couldn't find the perfect shape and I couldn't buff it perfectly. The other ones I could find all the perfect shapes, so the pinky finger doesn't look that professional. That's the only con of doing your own nails. If you're not good at shaping like me, you're not gonna do a good job. So that's why I usually don't do it, but I just wanted to do it in case like someone like me wants to see a video on how to do super cheap nails. Maybe there's an event or whatnot and you just want to do them. So let me just paint them and I'll be back. Okay guys, so finally, after I would say around an hour, we are done. I just finished painting my nails, and I just try to hydrate my hands a little bit so that they look a little presentable, because there is still a little bit of super glue on my fingers, but that's what it looks like. I'm actually really impressed with them. I love this color of nail polish, and I think after applying the nail polish, they look quite professional and they just look like I got them done. I really like them. For my final review, kind of like my verdict, I'd say I totally do this if I want to go out, if I feel like doing my nails and I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I wouldn't do it every week or I wouldn't do it like every single time I break a nail and I'll do it by myself, because this is also a time consuming process and you have to be really perfect with nail shaping. So with time, I guess I will get into it more, because I really love nails, like long nails. But this is what they look like. I'm super impressed. I really like the result. It does feel very comfortable. I don't feel any pain. I don't feel any irritation. The size is perfect to my choice, and literally doing everything did not cost me more than 20 dirhams, which is like I'd say what, $5 to $7 if I'm not wrong. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.